Hello students. Now we will talk about the next topic, that is tRNA, that is adapter molecule. Because in order to understand the translation process, the knowledge of transverse RNA, messenger RNA, ribosomal RNA, all the three RNAs are very important. So hence this is also one of the most important topic. It is given in the NCERT reader. We will go through this topic. tRNA means what? Transverse RNA. This is also called as adapter molecule. So why it is called adapter molecule, I will explain you. First of all, transverse RNA main function is what? Its main function is to transfer. Since it transfers the amino acid, the RNA molecule that transfers the amino acid to the site of protein synthesis. Where the protein synthesis takes place? In the cytoplasm. So since it transfers the amino acid to the site of protein synthesis or into the ribosome during the protein synthesis in the cytoplasm. Hence its name is adapter RNA. Why it is called adapter molecule? Because it adapts or it transfers the amino acid towards the site of protein synthesis. Hence its name is adapter RNA. It's very important. This tRNA is also known as, it is also called as one more name, that is called as soluble RNA. sRNA also, it can also be called as sRNA, soluble RNA. Next, if we, with reference to its composition in the cell, what is the total proportion of the rRNA? If you consider tRNA, rRNA, mRNA, what is its proportion in the cell? From the cellular level, it makes about 10 to 20%. The tRNA makes 20% of the total cellular RNA, and it is the lowest among all the RNAs. Among all the RNAs, its proportion is only 20% among 3 RNAs. Now we will learn the structure of the tRNA in detail. Okay, this structure is also called as cloverleaf model of tRNA. Why it is called cloverleaf? Let me explain you. If that is with reference to the historical background, with reference to the history, the cloverleaf model was first proposed by a scientist. It is not given. It is there in the reader. I have not written on the board. The name of the scientist is Robert Holly. Robert Holly is the name of the scientist who has described the structure of a cloverleaf model of the tRNA. And this resembles the leaf called clover plant. Why it is called cloverleaf model? Because it resembles the plant, clover plant. Hence the name cloverleaf model of the tRNA. This tRNA is made up of a single polynucleotide chain. So all the arms are made up of polynucleotide chain and having a CCA nucleotides at 3' end. This is having 5' and this is 3'. So this 3' end having CCA end, nucleotides CCA, and it is single polynucleotide. The whole one is made up of single polynucleotide. Okay. Next, there is an amino acid. This is a site. This is called as amino acid binding site. This is called amino acid binding site, and to which the amino acid is attached. For example, serine is one example. Similarly, phenylalanine. It may be anything. Tyrosine. Any amino, among 20 amino acids, any amino acid can be transferred here, can be bound here. So this site is the site where amino acid is going to bind during the translation. So at the CCN, amino acid is going to bind. Next, there is another reason that is ribosomal recognition site. There is a ribosomal recognition site. That site is T and C R. So this is called T and C R, that recognizes what? that recognizes ribosome during the protein synthesis. So T and C lobe recognizes ribosomes during the translation or during the protein synthesis. And there is an anticodon. There is an anticodon, as you can see here, anticodon site, which is consisting of a 3 nucleotide sequence, UCA, anticodon sequence, nucleotide sequence, which are complementary to the respective codons. So where the codons are present? Codons are present on the messenger RNA. So if the anticodons UCA is there, its complementary is AGA codon on the messenger RNA, which is present on the mRNA. Hence they are called as NODOC. If it is codon, the codon is AGA, its anticodon is NODOC. Okay. And there is one more arm in the tRNA. There is one more arm in the tRNA. What is that? DHU loop. This is called DHU loop. So DHU loop, what is the full form of this? Its full form is dihydroxyuridine loop. D stands for dihydroxyuridine. DHU containing amino acid, and this containing amino acid activating enzyme. So this site is containing an enzyme called amino acyl synthase enzyme. Amino acyl synthase enzyme. Next comes tRNA. This tRNA binds with a specific amino acid. With a specific amino acid, there are 61 amino acids, and at least 61 types of tRNAs are required. They are found in the cell. There are 61 amino acids, and there are at least 61 types of tRNAs are found. And one specific tRNA with anticodon UCA called as initiator tRNA. This UCA is called initiator tRNA, and it carry an amino acid. Methionine. It carry an amino acid called methionine, which is an initiator codon, initiator tRNA, which code for which specify the methionine coded by initiator codon AUG. Already we have understood in the properties of genetic code, which is the initiator codon. Initiator codon is on the mRNA AUG. This AUG will code for amino acid methionine, and that methionine is brought about by particular tRNA. So the tRNA will bring the methionine and then attach to the mRNA on the AUG codon. And there is no tRNA for stop codon. So here initiator codon is there, but there is no stop codon. There is no tRNA for stop codon UAA, UAG, UGA. These are not there. There is no tRNA for stop codon. Okay. So this is all about the structure of tRNA or adapter molecule.